What approach do you take to find brand sponsors for nonprofit events?
When working with nonprofits, the first and foremost aspect of bringing in sponsors to me, I keep it locally based businesses that are here in the Austin area. Champions du Cure du Chien, an event that, Eric, I know you know that I've been involved with over the last 3 years. They are a national organization, Cure Duchenne muscular dystrophy being unfortunately a 100% terminal form of muscular dystrophy that affects boys. But even though they're a nationally based organization, we hold an event here called Champions du Cure Duchenne that's Austin-based each spring, big fundraiser. So in working on the events planning committee, I head up the restaurant, bar, and spirits side of things for that one particular event. It's a very high-end, great night out at the University of Texas Golf Club. But the sponsors that I help bring in are restaurant, bar, and spirits brands. And the restaurants I try to bring in are all 100% owned and operated here from Austin. They're not chains. They don't have 400 locations nationwide. The spirits, beer, wine, and other type of brands, even water brands that I bring in, they're all locally based. Thirsty Planet Brewing Company, Dukeman Family Winery, Dulce Vida Organic Tequila, Tito's Handmade Vodka. That's my approach, is honestly to bring in those that help support our own community anyway. And the great thing about Austin, the companies that are here are so supportive of charitable causes. And they reach out and they're really, whether it be product or even financially, man, that just tugs at the heartstrings of the city. And that's why another reason I love the city so much is because of how supportive not only the residents, but these companies. So when I approach a sponsor, there's not a lot of red tape. I tell the story of what Cure Duchenne is, these little boys who are affected and many of whom do not live to reach their teens. To tell that story and to tell about this great organization, awesome cause, amazing event year after year. It's almost that we can now pick and choose the sponsors we want to bring in. We're obviously happy to have the more the merrier, but when it comes to outreach to sponsors, more often than not, they're coming to us saying, hey, we want to be involved. So it's been great.
And I would imagine that the annual event's growing.
The annual event is growing. We are able to charge more because it's now a couple years under our belt for this particular event at UT Golf Club every spring. It's growing in the standpoint that we're raising more money. We're asking more from our sponsors. There's more awareness of what Cure Duchenne is. More celebrities and notables here in the Austin area are getting involved. The event has grown, I would say, whereas maybe a couple years back we were maybe 300 in attendance we'll probably be between 500 and 600 this year. So yes, I mean there are more attendees, but we're charging more for admission, not trying to milk it for all it's worth, but we're putting more value into the event as well because there's more aspects to the event that we didn't have in years past, where there's more entertainment, there's a more fruitful live and silent auction. We bring out the University of Texas cheerleaders and Bevo, and it's a really cool event, and it seems like more and more each year the word is getting out, and there's more support for this amazing cause.